Hello, grade 2. How are you? I hope you're all fine. Let's start on lesson 8 and let's start by the new vocabularies. Beware, synonym to be careful. Example, beware while crossing the street. So here, beware means to be careful or to watch out while doing something. Damage. Its synonym or meaning is harm. So when you do damage for something, that means you did a harm for this thing. Example, the storm caused a great damage to our house. Bend. Synonym or meaning to carve. Example, if you're strong, try to bend this stick. So this is the meaning of bend. Look at the picture here. He is trying to bend the stick. Flash. Synonym or meaning means light. Example, the flash of lightning yesterday's night was scary. Look at this flash of light. Flash means light. Pounding. Synonym, hit strongly. Example, the waves are pounding the beach strongly. Prevent. Synonym, stop. Example, snow prevented cars from traveling. Reach. Synonym, to get to. Example, this bird is reaching the sky. It's flying so high. Equal. Synonym means the same or similar. Example, the snow is equal in height with this tall tree. So they were the same. Now let's start. Superstorms is our title for today's story. It will talk about weather and storms, and I need you not to feel scared. Those weather conditions are not happening here in our country, but if you face them anywhere, don't feel afraid. I will tell you how to deal in those while those storms are happening. So its kind or genre is informational text and it gives fact about the topic. It talks about real information that are happening in real life. So this is what we mean by informational text, just to remind you. Let's start. The air around us is always moving and changing. We call these changes weather. Storms are sudden, violent changes in weather. So here we're having a picture for a strong storm. Storms are sudden, so they are happening suddenly. And violent means strong. No one can stop a storm. Every second, hundreds of thunderstorms are born around the world. Thunderstorms are heavy rain showers. They can drop millions of gallons of water in just 1 minute. So here we're having million gallons of water, not just a rainy day or something like that. No, gallons of water, millions of gallons. So it's like a shower. It's so heavy rain showers. During a thunderstorm, lightning bolts can shoot between clouds and the ground. Lightning can destroy a tree or a small house. So here lightning is so strong. It's not an ordinary lightning. So during a storm, lightning can hit the ground and may cause damage to homes and trees. It can also start fires in forests and grasslands. So here, lightning can start a fire in forests. Thunder is the sound lightning makes as it suddenly heats the air. So thunder and lightning heats the air. You can tell how far away lightning is by counting the seconds between flash of light and the sound of thunder. 5 seconds equal 1 mile. We all know that the speed of light is faster or a lot faster than the speed of sound. So when we see lightning first, because it's faster, after that we can hear the thunder. So you can calculate that or count the seconds between flash of light and the sound of thunder just to um, calculate the space between the lightning and the earth. So 5 seconds equal 1 mile. Hailstones. What is the meaning of hailstones? Look at this picture. Hailstones are stones that are made of ice, and they are so tough. When they hit the ground, they cause a lot of damage to buildings and cars and everything. So hailstones are chunks of ice that are tossed up and down by the winds of some thunderstorms. Hail can be the size of a marble or larger than a baseball. Nearly 5,000 hailstorms strike the United States every year. They can destroy crops and damage buildings and cars. Thunderstorms sometimes have birth to tornadoes. So they give birth to tornadoes. Look at this. This is a tornado. Inside a storm, a funnel-shaped cloud reaches downward. Winds inside a tornado can spin faster than 300 miles per hour. So they are so fast. They are spinning so fast. These winds can lift cars off the ground and rip houses apart. So those tornadoes may cause that cars can fly and took off or lift off the ground, and they rip the houses apart and also the trees and palms. More than 1,000 tornadoes strike the United States each year. So all of those weather conditions are happening in the United States, like tornadoes and thunderstorms and so on, lightning. So more than 1,000 tornadoes strike the United States each year, most of them form during spring and summer. Television and radio stations often give early alerts. A tornado watch means that one may strike during the next few hours. A warning means a tornado has been seen by people or on radar. So here we should focus every day while living in America with the weather reports and television and radio stations, just to hear the reports of the weather, to know if there is a tornado today or maybe there is a strange weather condition that's going to happen. So we should be following all the time to be aware. Hurricanes are the deadliest storms in the world. They kill more people than all other storms combined. Hurricanes stretch for hundreds of miles. They have winds between 74 and 200 miles per hour. So here we're having a hurricane, a picture for a hurricane, and it's so strong, by the way. It hit everything and it killed a lot of people every year. So they have winds between 74 and 200 miles per hour. The eye of hurricane is the quiet center of the storm. Inside the eye, the wind stops blowing, the sun shines, and the sky is blue. But beware, the storm is not over yet. So in the middle, in the eye of the hurricane, we can see the blue sky and everything is okay, but the hurricane isn't over yet. Hurricanes are born over warm ocean water from early summer to mid-fall. When they finally reach land, their pounding waves wash away beaches, boats, and houses. Their howling winds bend and uproot trees and telephone poles. Their heavy rains cause floods. So here we are talking about hurricanes, and they are so strong, they pound. Waves wash away beaches, so they are hitting the beach so hard, and they are damaging and bending everything in front of them. trees, houses, cars, telephone poles, and everything. So they are so dangerous. Here, let's move to another weather condition, which is blizzards. They are huge snowstorms. They are also storms, but they are not an ordinary storms. They are snowstorms. They are having ice and snow. They have winds of at least 35 miles per hour. Usually at least 2 inches of snow falls per hour. Temperatures are at 20 degrees or lower. Falling and blowing snow make it hard to see in blizzard. So look at the street. It's so hard to see and drive while there is a blizzard or snowstorm. So it's better to wait till it ends to take your car and go anywhere so you can't see the street while there is a snowstorm. No one can prevent storms, but weather reports can predict and warn us when a storm may hit. The more prepared we are, the safer we will be when the next one strikes. So, this is how can we keep ourselves safe from a storm? By listening to the radio and TV every day, just to beware and also to prepare ourselves. And if you faced a hurricane or something like a storm, the best place to be or to sit in is the basement of any building because you can't be reached while you're sitting in the basement of any building because you will not, for example, the house will not fly or blown up by the winds, and you will be much safer if you sit down in a basement while the storms are hitting. And now let's see you in the next video in the grammar lesson and the writing lesson. Bye.